Hey guys, hope you're all doing great. My name is Sarin Paul, and I'm super happy to be back with you guys. Today I'm back with something exciting for you, something which you all have been appreciating. I've been getting a lot of views on my Medium blog on this topic, so I thought I'll just quickly do a video on YouTube so that I can share more about my perspective on these quotes, right? The topic of this today's blog is the 10 quotes that changed my life. I hope you all would have such quotes which you would cherish and keep to your heart. Feel free to come and share it on the comments because I feel like this is a mutual learning exercise and you should all share your thoughts and quotes which change your life. So, quickly diving into the quotes which changed my life. I would be sharing a bit on what my understanding about the quote was and also probably how it touched my life, right? So, first quote is about life, and this is a quote by John Lennon. And John Lennon talks about happiness, right? Like primarily, what was the most important part in his life, right? So, you could read the quote here, but I just want to share my perspective on this quote, right? Um, Most of the times we would all run behind material things, and we realize that after a while these material things are nothing, and happiness is what matters in life, right? And the author John Lennon very clearly tells this and reminds us on the importance of happiness in life. So this quote has really helped me to change my perspective on life and probably chase happiness in life rather than the material things. So it is one of the decision makers in life for me. When I want to choose between happiness and some other things, I always choose happiness, and this is what one of the quotes which has influenced me in that. That's about life, and moving ahead about the work, right? So I have somewhere read this, like work fills most of our life, right? And this is where I've read it, right? There's a quote from Steve Jobs, and he talks about how important work is and what is the distribution of work time you spend on work with the other time you spend, right? So work becomes so critical in your life, and he emphasized on the fact that you should do things in life which matters to you the most, right? So he clearly says that your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work, and the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, don't settle. As with all matters of the heart, you will know when you all find it, right? So this quote is very close to my heart, and I feel like in the work life this is very important, right? And this is something which has driven me towards finding the things which I'm really passionate about and choosing my career based on what I love the most, right? So I think this is very important for you too, in terms of figuring out what you love doing and going behind that instead of just going behind the flow and doing something which just gives you money, right? So this is very important. So that's the reason why this became one of my key quotes, and this is something which I always follow. Third thing is on motivation, and I think this is essential for everybody out there, right? Most of us believe that every single day we have different thought process. One day it would be like we would be tired, we would be lethargic, or maybe like we will be demotivated to do stuff, right? So that's the reason why it is important to keep yourself refreshed and always chasing your goals, right? So Zig Ziglar tells this in few words, and it has been very fascinating for me, right? He says that people often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. So this has been one of the fundamental driving forces for me in order to keep myself motivated every single day and follow my dreams. So that's one of them, and this is from Zig Ziglar, and I feel like you should all follow something similar and keep yourself motivated every single day. Fourth thing is on love. um, Love is a most important part in everyone's life, right? And and this is a quote by Leo Buscaglia, and he talks about uh, love, and he says that too often we underestimate the power of a touch, smile, a kind word, listening ear, an honest compliment, or the smallest act of caring, all of which have the potential to turn a life around. So he talks very clearly about the importance of love in our each of our everybody's life, right? So love is so important. A touch, a smile, a kind word, it goes a long way. So it's important for all of us to stay in love and spread love, because that's what drives us, right? So that's one of the quotes which has changed my life. Moving ahead, friendships is an inevitable part of my journey. In fact, that's what drives me. I have got some really cool friends, and I believe that friendship is something which is an important factor in your life, right? And this is a quote from Mikhailo Theo, and he talks about friendship this way: friendship isn't about whom you have known long; it's about who came and never left your side. So it talks about importance of having great friends in your journey, right? While I still remember this day when I used to take my wedding oath, the priest told me, like, you should have uh, you have the best friend in your life, which is your life partner, and you should have more friends in your life who can hold your hands in terms of happiness and sadness. So this is very important in each of our life, and I think friendships is something which we should cherish, and we should keep close to our heart, right? So that's a quote on friendship. Success is also something which is very dear and near to me. So every single day we all chase success, right? And it's a never ending loop. It might put us in a never ending loop with different things, money or whatever it is, right? And this is a beautiful quote from Colin Powell, says that there are no secrets to success. It is a result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. So most of the times people get this misunderstanding, or this feeling that success is something which comes overnight. And this is one quote, and which has changed my perspective on success. In fact, my life also has taught me this very clearly, that unless and until you do good preparation and you do your best out there, you're not going to succeed. That's something which I've learned through my life, and this success quote from Colin Powell re-emphasized that, right? So that's very important, and we should all keep this in mind. Moving ahead on the regret, right? So most of the times what happens is we don't take actions on things which really wanted to take action. And this author Mark Twain, one of my favorite authors, he tells that 20 years from now you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the things once you did do. So throw off the bowline, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade with winds in your sails, explore, dream, and discover. What a beautiful quote that it is, right, guys? So I think regret is something which we should all keep in the bay, and we should always keep trying and exploring and dreaming and discovering and going behind our dreams. This has greatly impacted my life and my work, because I feel that it's important to keep exploring, discovering new stuff, and you should always move away from our comfort zone. It's a beautiful quote which re-emphasizes that thought process and greatly have influenced me. Moving in on grief. So again, grief is something which we will also have experience. Everybody would have experience, and this talks about grief is in two parts. The first is loss. Second is remaking of life. So this talks Annie Roif talks about the importance of how you should recover from a grief, be it a breakup, be it a loss in business, or be it like you have lost your buddy, or death, or whatever it may be. It's important for the life to move ahead, right? And we should all uh, do or be in these two stages. One is the loss, and you should be reinventing yourself. I mean, like, you should reiterate, or you should come back from grief, right? So Annie Roy very, very beautifully re-emphasizes that. Next thing is about moments. Most of the times, we are all in this world where we are we are going behind selfies and cameras and all those stuff, right? And we most of the times forget to enjoy the little things in life. And Alex Weck talks about moments. It says that the most beautiful things are not associated with money, they're memories and moments. If you don't celebrate those, they can pass you by. So it's very important for all of us to enjoy every single moment in life. I remember this one beautiful quote which one of my friend told me. Hey, the most important thing in life is all about enjoying the moment, nothing more, nothing less, right? So this is it, guys. You should enjoy every single moment of your life, and that's the only way you guys can live a better fulfilled life. And this beautiful quote emphasizes on it. Moving ahead, guys, on values, right? Values is something which we all should be driven by. Somehow I remember putting this status on my WhatsApp page. It says that add massive value in whatever you do, right? And this is one of the quotes which inspired me to do that, because I feel that in today's world, adding value is the most important part of anything, right? Be it business, be it job. If you're able to add value to wherever you are or whatever you are, that's what people want, right? I recently read about this, right? Your salary is directly proportional to the value you bring to your table, right? How beautiful it is, right? Like, you should be able to add value in whatever you do. Unless and until you do that, that there is no way you can progress in life. So Ron Conway says, I believe that we all have a responsibility to give back. No one becomes successful with lots of hard work, support from others, and little luck. Giving back creates a virtuous cycle that makes everyone more successful. So, guys, now one of the last thought process which I want to share to you from this quote is, keep adding value, give back to the society. Anywhere you go, be a massive value add. That's the only way you can succeed, right? If you like the entire thing, please go ahead and read this quotes. You can find it on my Medium blog. You can just go to Google and search Sevin Paul Medium, and you'll get my blog, and you can read it from there. And especially if you like this video, please do like it, share it, and comment it. Until next time, see you guys. Have a good day.